Hello everyone, welcome to the week of May 25th, the last week of May, can't believe it. So yeah, welcome in for today's weekly energy forecast. So we're going to see what kind of energies are going to be, or we're going to be dealing with in regards to our soul growth. We're going to be learning this week in regards to that, what we're going to be learning in regards to our mission, aka what we're supposed to be doing in this lifetime, and then also talking about love. So it could be any form of love. Could be self-love, could be relationships, could be familial, any form of love. So yes, we're going to get started with this Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull a card, one for soul growth, one for mission, and one for love. So let's see, soul growth, what are we dealing with the week of May 25th? For whoever is watching, and whoever, three. That is too many, please. Just one, please. Oh, okay. Thank you. Making a choice. Yes, making a choice. Okay. So a choice needs to be made. Which direction are we going to go in? I know, for me at least, I have many options to choose from, and it can get overwhelming when we have so many options and we don't know which way to go, and we're not getting clear, we're not getting settled enough within, so we're not able to hear these messages from deep within because we're just so overwhelmed, especially in our minds. And so what's going to help with making this choice, whether it be what next steps to take for a certain project, or maybe living situations, or whatever decision that you're having to make this week, really meditate, so that way we can silence the mind and hear the answers from deep within. Okay, so next out, education. Soul growth, education. So learning. We're going to be learning a lot this week in regards to our soul growth and what we're meant to be doing. So making this choice, making this final decision on what you want to do, what your heart really wants, and then learning about, okay, what do I have to do to like make this dream come true, or make this choice come to fruition. Not make this choice come to fruition, but what steps do I need to take in order to, make this choice a reality. So education, we're going to be educating ourselves a lot. Okay. And then with love, in regards to love, what are we learning in love? What's going to be happening in love this week? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Dragon's Lair. Ooh. Some goblins and ghosts, perhaps, creeping up, trying to disturb our peace, perhaps. Because I do feel that there is going to be a lot of peace and a lot of clarity this week when we do meditate, we do go within, we do become silent and hear the wisdom from our hearts and from our higher self. And once we have that peace and we feel like tranquil and we feel like, okay, we're like on the right path, we're moving towards what we're supposed to move towards, these little ghosts and goblins can come and creep up. Just like last week, there was a goblins card with our mission because we were having a lot of doubts and whatnot. And so now it looks like the goblins and ghosts are coming to disturb our love life, self-love, relationships, familial, whatever that will be for you. Let's use this deck today. I did shuffle it. I'll shuffle it one more time. Okay, so what is the main theme? So making a choice. What choice is it that we have to make? What choice is it that we have to make this week in regards to our soul growth? What is this choice that we have to make? The Two of Wands. making a decision, making a choice, figuring out, okay, which direction do I want to take next? So I've experienced this, I've experienced that. I don't necessarily like that. That didn't really work out for me. Wasn't resonating with that. Okay, what next? What next? I have the globe, I have the world in my hand. And what is next for me? What do I really want? So the decision you're having to make is what choice or what step you're gonna take next. That's so funny because this card is all about making a decision. Two of Wands, and this is making a choice. So that works out perfectly. So he has 2 sticks, and he's like, okay, which stick do I want? But you're clear. You know what you want. You want this stick. Because that's what's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. Okay? So what is going to be challenging you this week with making this decision? Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune. What is going to be challenging you this week? Figuring out, like, what direction to actually take. Because the Wheel of Fortune is all about things moving in the right direction, divine timing, things working out. It's time to move forward. And so you're being challenged this week with making that decision, but also being stable in that decision and moving forward with that decision. So when we have a lot of options, of course, it gets overwhelming because we're like, oh my gosh, okay, so let me take this route, but what if that fails? Maybe I should take this route, or maybe like this or that. And we have so many options. And so our challenge this week is going to be really getting stable and making that choice and moving forward with it. Yeah. It's cool how that's all aligning. So yeah, just being solid and moving forward with that decision is going to be what's challenging you. But like I said, meditation is perfect because it really helps you to silence the mind. And once you're in that place of inner stillness, the answers you need will start to surface, because we can't hear what's deep down inside of us when we're like all up in our minds, you know? Okay, what is going to be supporting us this week in regards to making this decision? What's going to be supporting us this week in regards to making this decision? The Emperor. Beautiful. What's going to be supporting us is spirit, as well as our higher selves, our spirit guides, in making that decision and being solid in it. The Emperor is all about taking control. And look at him. He's just like sitting on his throne. He knows what he wants. He knows how to make what he wants happen. And he's very strategic and smart. And he knows what he wants. So what will be supporting us this week is, yeah, helping or asking our spirit guides for this, what's the word? For the certainty. So really pray and talk to your spirit guides and your angels, and ask for this clarity, ask for this like determination and clarity. Because once you get this, once you become solidified in what it is that you want to do next or where you want to go next, you will you'll know what to do, and you'll know how to ground yourself and make it happen in the 3D and not just have it like a thought or an idea. So yes, Spirit will be behind you this week, of course. I mean, Spirit's always with us, helping us, but really like talk to them this week and ask them for this Emperor energy. Because bottom of the deck, the world. Because it's time to move forward. We've been a bit stuck, just like the Wheel of Fortune, being stuck. But now it's time to move forward, and that's what's challenging us, is moving forward out of this stagnation. So just ask for this Emperor power of knowing what you want, going after it, being very determined. Okay. Alrighty, and then in regards to education, when it comes to our soul growth, okay? Our soul growth, what are we going to be learning this week? Education. What are we going to be learning this week? Ten of Cups. Yeah. We are going to be learning what really makes us happy. We're going to be discovering what really is truly fulfilling for us and what it is that we're really wanting. And that way, making that choice is going to be a lot easier once we know what is going to bring this 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, amazing, happy family, happy life, love, joy, harmonious relationships, all of that great stuff. So we're going to be learning how to attain this in our lives. And then learning, okay, so I know this route is going to make me happy. So what can I learn to like make this manifestation come true? So maybe it's you want financial freedom because you're tired of working a job that you hate, or maybe I was going to say you really want to travel, but you can't really do that during COVID. But maybe it's simply just spending more time with your family. You really want to do that. Okay, so now that I'm aware of what's going to make me fulfilled, spending more time with my family. Okay, so how can I educate myself? How can I learn new things? And that way I can spend more time with my family. So maybe time management is something that you can be more educated on this week. Learning how to, spend this amount of time working, spend this amount of time like doing my own thing, and then having this time to spend with my family. So just learning how to get to this 10 of Cups, beautiful fulfillment energy, fulfilling energy. Okay, what's going to be challenging this 10 of Cups? What is going to be challenging this 10 of Cups? 2 cards want to come out? Okay, the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So challenging us. So finding this clarity on what it is that we need to learn, and then moving in the direction towards it. So like I said, a lot of us could be very monkey mind, very up in our heads, trying to figure out what's next, trying to figure out what's going to make us happy. And so the challenging thing is going to be settling ourselves, settling our minds, settling our energies. So we're able to discover this clarity, this Ace of Swords, this truth of what is going to make us happy. And then also like moving towards it. The 3 of Wands is about waiting for our manifestations to come to fruition while doing the work. So what's going to be, challenging is settling mind, body, and soul. Getting clear on what you want. So that way you can move towards it and begin manifesting it. So the challenge is really just settling our energies this week. Settling our energies, settling the overwhelm, the anxiety, the stress, the negativity, releasing all of that, and allowing information to come in. Okay, what's going to be supporting this this 10 of Cups? Supporting us with understanding this clarity. What is going to be supporting us? I usually don't read reversals, but this one's quite clear. So the 8 of Swords, in reverse. So the 8 of Swords typically is all about mental frustration. You're kind of making yourself being bogged down basically by all of these limiting beliefs, all of these thoughts, all of these past thought patterns, and you're creating this kind of mental jail cell for yourself, unconsciously or consciously. But Spirit is helping you this week to get out of that. So I know getting out of negative mental states can be very tough, because our mind is powerful, and whatever our mind believes is what we experience, and whatever our mind believes, we believe, basically. And so if our mind has been in this negative state, then it's really hard to like get out of that and start changing your mind around to make it more fitting and more loving to your life and to your situations. So yeah, Spirit is really helping you this week to get out of that negativity, get out of that stale mindset of I'm not enough, I don't know what to do, I'm powerless, I don't know the way forward. You do know the way forward. You do know the way forward once this disappears. Or not disappears, but once you're able to learn how to get out of this, this negative mentality. So clarity is coming, but really this week, pray a lot and talk to your spirit guides and your angels, and just ask for this clarity, ask for the help, because yeah, we have all the help we need up in higher realms, but we try and do everything on ourselves or by ourselves. And I know that's sometimes where I struggle. I try and do everything by myself. I'm trying to figure it out. And that's just what causes all of this mental anxiety, because it's like, I don't know how to move forward. And our spirit guides are just up there like, dude, knock, knock. Like, I'm here waiting for you to ask for my help. All you gotta do is ask and you shall receive. So yeah, or even before meditation, write down a question on a piece of paper that you want clarity on, and then go down go into meditation, and then see what comes up from that. Alrighty, and lastly, with this dragon's lair. Okay, what is happening in our love life? What is this dragon's lair? What are these goblins and ghosts coming up? What's the word? How are they influencing us? Or trying to influence us? Okay, this one really wants to come out. 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so one message I'm getting is that, wait, let me get another one. Before I get another. Basically, 8 of Pentacles is all about doing hard work. It could be good, as in you're mastering your craft, you're working really hard on your projects yourself, you're doing great work, you're really dedicated to yourself and your projects. On the flip side, there's also some negativity with this card, or not negativity, but the bad, it's my finger quote, the bad parts. This card could be overworking yourself, thinking you have to do everything on your own, just like I was talking about earlier. Thinking about, I have to do everything on my own. I have to drain myself and just work to the bone by myself before I can make connections, before I can find a partner, before I can be happy in love. Basically, I need to do the most. And that's not true. That's not true. Because we are all here to help each other grow, to help each other learn, to help each other love ourselves and one another. And yeah, I know a lot of people, my mentality, I'm still working on it, is I have to do everything by myself. That's not true. You have friends, you have family, you have people who want to help you, people who have knowledge that you don't, and in return you have knowledge that they don't. So it could be sisterhood, it could be friend relationships, familial, romantic, but people want to help you in regards to anything, whether it be projects, whether it be improving yourself. People want to help you, and so you might get some negativity around, oh, I need to do everything by myself, and I'm meant to be alone because I'm meant to do all this by myself, and all of this kind of negative thinking that everything has to be solo. Not true. We are here to help each other out. And if you need help, ask for it. Just like spirit guides. If you need help with your spirit, not your spirit, well, your spirit, I guess, your soul. If you need help, ask. And that can be something that people aren't comfortable with because they don't like asking for things. They think everything needs to be done by myself. But let me get one more card on this Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. How funny. How funny. So yeah, this Ace of Pentacles is on the brink. I've been seeing this Ace of Pentacles for weeks now. 'Tis on the brink of coming into your life. But you need to get out of this mindset of, I need to do everything on my own. No. We're here as a collective. We all have information. We all have things that can help each other grow. So try and get out of this mindset, this negativity of like, I need to just, be on my own, do everything on my own. I don't need anyone's help. No. Be open to receiving. Like, oh, you know how to do this? That's awesome. Thank you for like sharing that with me. I know my one friend, she's like amazing at like finances and like building things online. She's really good. She's very like tech savvy. And so, yeah, she helps me out a lot. And then also I know things that she isn't necessarily the strongest at. And so it's like reciprocal. Yeah, reciprocal. I help you, you help me. So it's not all I need to do everything. Okay. So what is 21 minutes? Did not mean for it to be this long. Okay, so what is challenging us with this mentality of, oh, I need to do everything on my own? Knight of Swords. What is challenging us? If you can see here, he looks very like impatient, very rushed. I don't know if he just looks very, you can't really see it, eh? I don't think. Even his horse is like, like there's just a lot of anxiety in this, anxiety and anger and like frustration and like, I need to get things, kind of like what I was seeing here, like I need to get things done. So like this, and Swords is all about mental. So what's going to be challenging us this week is fighting off these beliefs that are, I have to do this, I have to do that, like, or like maybe running away from help. Maybe people are trying to help you, but you're like running away from it, or not accepting, not receiving help because you're trying to do everything on your own, but really you're just stressing yourself out more. And it doesn't have to be stressful. It really doesn't. So, yeah. Knight of Swords. So these beliefs of like, and stubbornness as well. This is like, yeah. Stubbornness, because he's stubborn. He doesn't want help. He's just trying to like go fast towards what he's trying to accomplish. But I mean, things rushed and things, like when you try and build something with this kind of energy of like rush, like stubbornness, I'm trying to like finish it fast, those never last. Those projects or those things that you're building with that kind of energy, those never last. So you have this very long-lasting opportunity that's wanting to come in, but you're having to get out of this mindset of stubbornness and I can do it all myself. I don't need anyone's help. Okay? And then supporting us. The Chariot. Beautiful. Moving forward. So once again, ask so many questions to your spirit guides, and even to like your friends or your family. Ask. If you need help, just ask, and it will help you move forward. Chariot's all about moving forward with confidence and determination and just triumph, really. So ask away. Don't think you're being a burden. Don't think, oh, I'm weak now because I need help. So untrue. So untrue. We all need help with something, and we all can't do everything by ourselves. So really ask spirit, ask your guides, ask your friends, your family, your partner. People want to help you. So just open up to that idea that people want to help you, and in return, you can also help other people. And we're meant to help each other. So don't feel ashamed that you need help, or that you're kind of confused about a situation. and yeah, want some clarity, and like, don't feel weak. Don't feel weak when you need help, because we all do. We all need it. So if you can get past, which you will, get past this mental anxiety, this idea of I have to do everything on my own, this idea of I'm lost and confused and don't know what I want, don't know what's gonna bring me happiness, just get out of that and just start asking for answers, asking for clarity. Start praying, start meditating, because the answers are within reach. So looks like a great week ahead though. Lots of abundance. We have 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot, Ace of Swords. There's a lot of great, amazing energies coming in this week. You just have to be open enough to allow them in. So with that, I give you guys all the love and blessings, and I wish you guys an amazing week. Bye.